Hello everyone, my name is Justin Leone, and I will be doing my commemorative speech on my grandfather. How can you truly sum up the life of a person? You start with the facts of where they were born, who were their parents, what was their job and their accomplishments, where they got married or when they settled down, and how many kids they had. Those simple cookie cutter facts don't truly amount to what a person was thinking or how they lived their life. Those are some of the things that I thought about when writing this speech. Honorio Leon, that was the name of my grandfather. Born in 1918 during the height of the Spanish flu, he was a man who worked as hard as an ox, and yet was as polite as an aristocrat. As the eldest child in his family, he helped to work and provide for his 4 siblings and to support his single mother in Guayaquil, Ecuador. With the same hard-working spirit, he would learn to teach himself English by reading whatever he can get his hands on and conversing with any English-speaking passengers at the nearby ports. He would eventually end up with a high school degree by self-teaching himself and taking classes at night. And he would eventually get a job working for one of the most prestigious banks in Ecuador. My grandfather had a profound love for America. So much so, he even got a position in the international department working with American currency. He would even follow current times in the history of America, and would even give his children American-sounding names, such as Betsy, Jenny, Kenny, Glenn, and Walter. Family was a very important thing to my grandfather. He would marry my grandmother at the age of 26, and would take care of her for over 60 years of marriage. And needless to say, he loved equally all his 8 children, 13 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. If anything else, he was a teacher. As said before, he taught himself English language and helped get himself through high school. But he would also end up teaching high school level English after he retired. And he would also take the lessons and values that he learned in his life and instill them into his children and grandchildren. Some of these lessons would consist of perfect handwriting, history, current events, and manners. But he would also instill lessons such as appreciation of the arts. He would show his grandchildren and children his love of drawing and music, and shared with them this by playing the guitar and listening to tango, and also drawing caricatures. Out of all the hard work and experience that my grandfather went through, he lived his life based on love, generosity, and respect. As we said before, he loved his family. And he would be as charismatic as he possibly could to other people. So charismatic that he would feel like that he had family across the entirety of Ecuador. And his generosity would extend to each and every one of those places as well. He was so generous that he would even, once he moved to New York, he would even tutor anybody in math or English who needed it, no matter their social stature or income. And with that generosity, there was no pity, but only respect for any living being that he locked eyes with. My grandfather's life was full as many smiles, love, and signs of respect as of the amount of sweat and sleepless nights that he spent working for them. My grandfather, Honorio Leon, lived a life that was true to his name, a life that was as honorable as a lion.